Hi folks, Matt from Brooks Bricks coming at you with a video today looking at a fantastic and huge Lego set that I recently purchased uh, during the Black Friday period here, so I got a bit of a discount on it. This is something that I've thought about getting for a while, then found that I was going to be retiring by the end of the year, and as I redesigned my city, I figured why not go ahead and do it at this point because I can probably integrate it in some really cool way with the city. So, what is that set, you may ask? Well, that is set number 10268. And what is that, you ask? That is the Lego Creator Expert Vestas Wind Turbine. Yes, the motorized wind turbine. Very, very cool. I will note before I even get into showing the actual model here that the pictures do not do this set justice. This thing is bigger than box art and other pictures and even videos of other folks that have it. It just doesn't do it justice. But as you can see here in the instruction booklet, it's not too bad in terms of a set to put together here. It's about 160 or so steps worth of stuff compared to other things like Assembly Square and other expert sets. It's not too bad. It is motorized, and there's a lot of little fun things in here, so let's go ahead and take a look at the set. Okay, we'll start first here with the employees of the Vestas company here, represented by two minifigures with kind of dark blue hats and trousers, and white torsos with a large V for Vestas emblazoned in their shirts. Pretty straightforward. They're both the same other than their faces. And I will note both of them are, single side. There's no double side faces here. But this is the truck that they have. It's actually kind of a nice looking truck. Pretty happy with this. These are printed pieces. They're not sticker, so that's nice. It does have double doors in the back that you can open up. And it's on one of those larger frames. Cool little bit of stuff that's inside the truck here. You can actually slide this out. Of course, I'm trying to do this one-handed, so it doesn't want to come out right. If I can do it here. I'll go ahead and just pull this off for a moment, because it's easier that way. There we go. You can see there's a little bit of a kind of a work thing here that's got tools attached to it, and there's also some kind of like a gas compressor here too that goes along with it. It's actually on a little hand truck that's attached at the end. I think that's actually what's getting held up, as it's caught in the hand truck there. But all that is kind of implied to be working tools that the Vestas folks can use as a part of their maintenance of the turbine here. And let's go ahead and take a look now with that at the next part of this. So the instructions first actually have you build out onto a 32 by 32 base plate here, kind of a little semblance of a house. It does come with a minifigure living here, a mailbox, a little dog, and a little patio with a couple of chairs using mud guards or wheel frames here. It is not enclosed in the back, but it does have a couple little things here. A nice little roof and a application of a satellite for cable or whatnot here. But this is kind of the front end to show off one of the neat little things of the Vestas turbine itself. But let's actually go ahead now and we'll expand out and take a look at the turbine and how that's set up. Alrighty. So first off, the frame or the bottom part of this is actually mounted inside of these big ugly rock piece burp setups here around the base. They're held together inside by random colorized pieces and Technic bricks and stuff like that. So it does provide some stability for it. And a nice little bit of decoration along the top here to give it a little bit of a kind of nature feel. The box does specify that the plant pieces are actually made from plant material as opposed to ABS plastic, so that's kind of neat. Underneath this case here, if I remove this, this is where the battery box is actually stored. Again, this is electric. It is powered by 6 AA batteries, which you will have to provide yourself. And you notice there's a couple of wires that run off of this. One actually runs down through here into the house, and you'll see why. And the other one runs into the turbine to give that the power. course, in a real world, the one turbine would be powering that and then vice versa. But okay, let's go back out here and let me actually give you an impression of how tall this thing actually is. Start at the bottom here, and up, and up, and up, and up. Still going, still going. Up to my thermostat behind me here, or behind that. And here it is. In its glory. Look at these blades. These blades are massive. And again, they may look massive, or they may not look that big on camera like this, but when you see it in front of you, it really is that. It just is impressive. Let me go ahead and turn this here without bumping this. And this is the unit itself. And I will note that there's a lot of interesting little things in here, the gears and stuff, that kind of creates this whole setup here. And inside here, there is a motor. In fact, I can show you here. If I go ahead and flip this up here. There is a medium motor, as LEGO calls it, that is powered from all the way down here. All the way down here, all the way down here. Oh, and a little door here to pretend like you can get inside and service it. From the battery box. So, yes, you'll note these two 8 by, I believe, 16 pieces are printed. They aren't sticker, so that's actually really, really nice too. And I will note before I turn this on, this does rotate a bit. If you want to turn it, you can. But let's go ahead now and turn this back around facing me so it doesn't hit anything. I'm going to turn this on and show you how this thing works. Here it is. Let me zoom out a little bit here. Look at that go. Really, really cool. It doesn't look like it's going fast, but there actually are notes on the instruction booklet that the edges of the blades there are actually rotating faster than the inside, the center of the blades, just by how rotation forces work. So you do have to be careful you don't actually hit yourself on this, because it might catch a little bit. And I will note that I almost did hit myself once on these already. But the other cool part of this, just to give you an indication of, ooh, it's a cool factor, is while that's rotating and powered on, look what's happening down here at the loss. You have working lights. And those are just a couple of little light cables there that are powering light bricks. Essentially lights behind those plate pieces there. Just cool, a really cool effect. Gives the impression that the wind turbine in motion is generating that power. So in all, this is a really, really cool set. I just think the wow factor of this thing spinning around is really awesome. And again, I will note, if you have a small space, don't plan on having this working there, because it's not going to work. It's not going to go well. I do plan to have this in my city. In fact, as I work on the redesign, I probably will place it close to that one section that I'm working on. A little surprised about how I may do it, but I do plan to integrate this into my city, and that's all I wanted to get at before it retired. So, all in all, I'm very happy with this. It was a fun build. Building the portion here did take a little bit of work to get things to stay together and to get pieces pressed on properly, especially in the back. And then the stability of keeping it together as you put things up there. But all in all, it was a very satisfying build once I finished it, especially because of this, because LEGO in motion is just so much fun. Alright. But as you can hear, it is kind of loud, so I'm going to go ahead and just turn that off here. Alright, and it's off. But that is the Vestas wind turbine. Very happy with it. Do recommend, if you can get it, go ahead and get it before it retires. Otherwise, it's probably going to get expensive pretty quickly. But with that, I do want to say thank you for watching to my subscribers and anybody else who happens to catch the video. As always, I really appreciate it. So thanks for watching. Remember to like and subscribe and comment if you have any thoughts on this or anything I do on the channel. Until next time, we'll see you later. Bye.